Number two, I'll let you explain this, Tommy.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. So this is just a call, a public comment section for items that are on the agenda. So if anybody does want to speak to anything on the agenda before we get started, they have the right to do so.
Okay, does anyone want to speak about the agenda items tonight? We'll just pass on then. Item number three, consideration of the February 24th, 2025 minutes. Have you had a chance to look over your minutes?
I make a motion, we approve.
I second that.
Bruce made a motion, JK seconded. All in favor, please say aye. All opposed? Passed. Item number four, consideration of the April 2nd, 2025 minutes. That was our call meeting.
Yes, sir.
Any questions or?
I make a motion to approve them.
Lori,
I'll second.
JK seconded. All in favor, please say aye. All opposed? Passed. Item number five, consideration of final lot line adjustment plat for property located on Tom Davis Road and West Main Street, Patel adjustment.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. So we have a formal lot line adjustment submission from Ankur Patel for the purpose of adjusting the common boundary line of two existing lots located on Tom Davis Road and West Main Street. Lot 1 would consist of 0.75 acres in an existing structure. Lot 2 would be 0.53 acres and is currently vacant. The proposed new lots are zoned C1 commercial, served by an existing 10-inch water line, an existing 10-inch sewer line, and will comply with all other requirements of the subdivision regulations in the zoning ordinance. If you look to the screen here, basically what we're doing is we have two existing lots, and as you'll see this dotted line right here where my cursor's going over, that's the old property line. So what they're doing is basically they're moving these pins here and here, and so this portion of the property is now going to belong to lot 1, and then this portion in lot 2 is just getting smaller. And you'll see why in a minute. They're getting ready to.
That's the one in front of Dollar General.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Taylor DeLay is here to represent the plat in case anybody has any questions.
Any questions? Do you need to say something to us?
Good. You said we're gonna hear what's gonna happen next? Okay. Don't wanna jump ahead here, but
That's. But it meets all our requirements, so we're in good shape.
Do I have a motion we approve this?
Building something there.
I believe so.
Can we learn a little?
Well, I mean, yeah, you've got a site plan as item number 6.
Okay.
So we will learn about the site plan
With that property,
after
okay.
the lot line adjustment.
I move we accept it as presented.
Do we have a second?
Please.
All in favor say aye. All opposed? Thank you. Now, number 6, we'll answer the questions. Consider the final site plan for the establishment of a convenience store on property located at 1470 West Main Street, Patel site.
Yes, okay, Mr. Chairman, so what we have, Mr. Ankur Patel is here representing the property. And if you would, Mr. Patel, step up to the podium, please, and please allow the membership to know what you're planning to do there now that the lot line adjustment has been approved.
Yeah, we're planning to build a gas station there with 4 pump, and there is a building in the corner, and there is about roughly 3,800 square foot. And mainly the reason we had to extend that because we had to put the 4th pump on that lot, which we really need to have, and also main reason also for the second in and out exit
Yeah,
for the convenience store.
yes, sir. So as you can see, guys, right here was the whole property line. And so that wasn't gonna be allowed. Their pump it had to be all on their side. And also, like Mr. Patel said, the second ingress egress is now gonna be down here, which will help with the flow of traffic. So Ingress will be up here, and also down here, here is the store, the convenience center, and then, parking here. Walter, if you would, you have, distributed this, to the department heads. Would you care to report on your findings there, please?
Yes, so I've had all the affected department heads review the drawings, and they don't see any issues at all with the proposed building.
Parking spaces.
Parking is adequate, yes, sir.
You're gonna be Jack's competition.
So. Get out of there.
Any discussion or questions? I'll ask for a motion, please.
I'll make the motion.
Bruce made a motion.
I can second that as well.
KP second. All in favor, please say aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Number seven, consider final block line adjustment plat for property located on Rapid Hicks Drive. Crowder adjustment.
Yes. Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. So we have the Lee Crowder final lot line adjustment for property, for the purpose of adjusting the common boundary line of two existing lots located on Bradford Hicks Drive. Lot 1 is 0.74 acres in an existing structure. Lot 2 is 0.83 acres in an existing structure. They're zone C1. They served by an existing 12-inch water line, a 2-inch sewer line, complies with all the other requirements of the zoning ordinance and subdivision regulations. So what we're doing here, as you can see, this dotted line here, and as you can see, it goes across this structure here. This is the old property line, and so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be moving that here and that here. And so basically, it gets this building all on its own property, which is an improvement of the situation. Not ideal, as Walter will tell you, to have a building straddling a property line, so this helps. And it does not create any nonconformity here, because, you know, they're still within the setbacks and everything else, so we're
So
trying to.
parking.
So we still got parking, Petersville, it's not bank.
Yeah, yeah. The parking's still here. And then there's, I guess, Taylor, can you shed a little light on that right there, please?
It's a drop-through lane.
It's drive-through, yes.
Oh, is that you, Bruce?
That's me.
Okay.
And a little hatched area there, right where Thomas Mouse is, is gonna be ingress egress for the bank.
All right.
So they can make that turn and go up that entrance.
Oh, so this is an easement here.
Yeah, but they come out of the bank area and turn into that, so that works good, yes.
Any questions or discussion?
Is this for the people's bank?
Yes. Come see me.
Temporary. What's your feelings on this one? David?
I see no issue with it whatsoever.
It's simply a line, that's all it is.
He was moving it from there to there, and it should be.
Okay, can I have a motion, please?
I move we accept it as presented.
Motion from Jay, okay? Need a second?
I'll say two.
Ms. Sharon, thank you. All in favor of this motion, say aye, please. All opposed? Thank
Hang on,
you.
Tyler. Hang on just a second. Go ahead, Mr. Chairman, sorry.
Item 8, consider final combination plat of property located on Goat Street and Water Street, Fiddles combination.
Taylor, I think you told me that you're wanting to officially withdraw this from consideration. Okay, we're gonna withdraw this one from consideration, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, moving on, number 9. I thought we'd settled this. Discussion regarding food trucks as permitted use in commercial and industrial districts.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. We made a temporary solution, and we're trying to make one a little bit more permanent this time and expand our areas of opportunity for our food trucks here in the city. I think, once it made the rounds, that it was only in the central business district, there was an increased demand for the food trucks in the other areas. And so after speaking with Mayor Burnett, she would like for the planning commission to consider allowing food trucks as a permitted use in all commercial and industrial use districts, and to be allowed in residential districts on public property only. So what the commercial and industrial pretty much explains itself. They're allowed, no, you know, as long as they come and get a permit and things of that nature. The residential districts include our schools, ballpark, places like that where food trucks may want to come operate better zone residential. And it's mainly for the ballpark, I imagine, correct, Mayor?
I think it's great. I think it's a great idea.
Is there any limitations or stipulations at all other than they need to have a up-to-date license?
The stipulations are established on the website, I believe, Mayor, and so all we're doing is allowing them to operate in those districts. The regulations outside of that are established by the board of mayor and aldermen.
So this is gonna run from city limits to city limits.
Yes, and again, it'll be in all commercial and industrial districts and public property in the residential districts. So you wouldn't be able to set up in somebody's front yard, but you could set up on public property in the R district, R1 and 2. This would allow also food trucks at the hospital or, you know, somewhere over in the commercial medical district over there, if they so choose to do so. And of course, all this comes with owner consent. I mean, you can't just go and sit on somebody
Lee
else's.
Crowder's place behind us in the bank over there had a great food truck 2 or 3 weeks ago, and last week, the Thai Hill place. Apparently, there's a lot of people over there, and then they've had one over at AD&T from Herman Springs that came in and did their deal. It's been really good, I think.
Sounds good.
Anybody else?
And what we'll be doing, hopefully, is making that recommendation to the board of mayor and aldermen for them to consider at the next council meeting.
Okay. Need a motion to approve this item, please?
I make a motion.
Bruce?
I'll say.
Mark? All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Is there anyone present that has new business that's not on our agenda that needs to speak to the committee, please?
Walter, if you would, we'll talk about the health department site plan, please. So, Walter and I have, I believe it was on Thursday, or Wednesday or Thursday of last week after the agendas had already been sent out, had received hard copies of the, site plan for the health department. Go ahead, I'll let you.
Yeah, they did, they overnighted me the actual site plan, including the building, and, I received this Friday morning. I got with all the department heads in between Friday and this morning. They've all reviewed it as well as myself, and there's no, issues with it. We don't see any, hurdles or anything you have to work around.
Yeah, and I will say that I reviewed it, and it does comply with, the zoning ordinance as far as the number of parking spaces and things of that nature. The one thing that will have to be addressed, and I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this or not, but the road that goes by Huddle House and Tractor Supply and all that up there, that is actually a private street. So they will have to work that out with the property owner.
So the health department's gonna go up above the Tractor Supply, is that correct?
Yes, actually, if you pass the Tractor Supply, it's up there on the hill, you just go straight back.
And so I think what Walter and I would ask for is approval of the site plan pending one final review from him and myself to allow them to take bids on it.
Will there be, more street lights added down to there so that the people coming from that department could pull out safely?
So as far as going up that street, like Tommy said, that is privately owned, so that's something they're gonna have to work out.
I'm talking about when they get to the end of that lot, that.
On
driveway.
111?
Yeah, right there, when they get ready to pull out to
Yeah,
get on the main strip there, I mean, that's dangerous on a good day.
yeah.
And I've even been down to there, and people coming from a Tractor Supply, not paying any attention, think they can just run out in front of you, you know, you're good, but I don't see how that'll work.
It's probably a state deal, isn't it?
At the intersection, yes, it would definitely be a state of Tennessee deal, and then I would imagine that up that street, that would be the owner of the streets.
Yeah.
That's on, you said it was on, private?
It's privately owned, yes. It was never submitted to be taken over as a city street.
Right. That may change, but
Sure.
they obviously gotta work through that.
I think we would ask for site plan approval pending my final review from Walter and myself.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good location, but it's just my worry about people pulling out to get on.
Michelle, are you talking about street lights or traffic lights?
Traffic lights there.
That would
Yeah,
definitely
state.
be the state of Tennessee, for sure. And with two right there next to it, I don't know that
They probably wouldn't
No,
approve
Yeah,
it.
there's two, there's one, then one, the other one, and another one, that's gonna be pretty hard to do.
Yeah, but to me, it's dangerous. Like I said, I nearly hit a lady and she's looking one way and it's still coming out in front of me. And I'm blowing my horn, she finally stopped out in the road.
Okay, as I understand it, we're approving the site plan on a temporary basis until,
Contingent upon further.
Yeah,
review.
contingent upon mine and Walter's final approval.
okay,
That's what we're asking for.
everybody understand? Okay, I'll accept the motion.
That's so moved.
JJ. Need a second, please.
I'll approve it.
Michelle. Everybody, all in favor, say aye, please. All opposed? Motion passes. Do we have any other business that needs to come before the commission?
I have none, Mr. Chairman.
Mark, you got anything?
I have none.
Michelle? Lori? JJ?
Yes, sir.
Bruce?
As long as we've had it a while.
Yeah. As long as it's agenda we've had. Okay, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make that motion.
Bruce? Mark? Second. All in favor, say aye and go home.
Aye.
Go home.
Hey, I